I really became interested in diabetes when I was an undergraduate student, which was at the University of Leicester. And I was fascinated by the thought that metabolism is disrupted in people with diabetes, and we really at that time didn't understand much about how those disruptions worked. I had a brief period, 2.5 years, in Vanderbilt University in Nashville, Tennessee, so got into country music to some extent, and then came back to the University of Leicester. I worked there for a bit longer on a DUK funded project, and then when the opportunity came to come to Exeter, I really wanted to take it. In later life, my father developed type 2 diabetes. It was interesting, of course, because we were able to have conversations on several levels about his medication, what it was trying to achieve, and what might be happening inside and so on. And he was always been hugely supportive of my career, so in a sense it was a mutually interesting set of conversations we were able to have. Yeah, that says grandpa. I'm very proud of that. I have 3 young grandchildren. There's also some pictures that Albie and Noah have done hanging on my wall amongst other important things that you can see. We have a particular interest in the immune attack of the beta cells that happens in type 1 diabetes. One of the things that has emerged from our research, and this was really very unexpected, is that it looks as though there are 2 different types of immune attack in the pancreas, and they're correlated with the age at which people are diagnosed with the condition. So if you're a very young child when you develop type 1 diabetes, you have one form, whereas if you're older, you have another. And we didn't know this before, but it helps us to think about formulating therapeutic approaches, because we may have to use a different approach in a young child compared to someone who's a teenager. Indeed, it was really Diabetes UK funding that kick-started our whole studies of the pancreases that we're now using routinely. It's always been consistent, and it's been hugely influential in allowing us to do what we've been doing.